Hello. Today I'm going to be talking about Mormonism, LDS Mormonism, Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. The reason I made this YouTube channel is because I've been seeing a lot of things on YouTube that show a lot of false things about the church. They're trying to teach a lot of things that aren't true. That's just basically what I'm trying to say. So anyway, I'm trying to show you what is the truth about Mormonism. That's my only goal right now. I'm not trying to convert people yet. I don't know if I will in the future. So I'm going to do an object lesson today. So let's start with the story, because that's what the object lesson needs. So there were two Mormon missionaries who rode into a town one day, because Mormon missionaries always have to stick together. There's always two, have to stay together, and they usually don't have they really never, if I ever can think of, have a car or something, so they always have bikes. So anyway, the missionaries rode into town, and this town was a place that really hated Mormons. A lot of people in the town didn't think Mormons were Christian. It doesn't really make a lot of sense to me, because on the front of the Book of Mormon it says another testament of Jesus Christ. But for some reason a lot of people don't think Mormons are Christian. So we'll just go with it. Sorry. So anyway, the Mormons go and knock on people's doors like they do and try and teach them about the gospel of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And they keep getting the door slammed in their faces. So a police officer walks up to them and he sees that they're Mormons. So he says, "You're going to jail." So he takes them to jail, and the judge at the jail says, "I don't think you're Christians. The only way you're getting out of here is to prove to me that you're Christians." So they're wondering how they're going to do this, and he says, "The only way you're going to do this is by taking a piece of paper and with only tearing it once, you have to make a cross." So the missionaries are stunned. They think this is an impossible task. So the judge tells them, "All right, I'm going to leave you alone tonight to think about it. So when I come back in the morning, I'm going to give you a piece of paper, and you're going to do it. You better pray to your God like never before, because you need a miracle." So the missionaries pray that night, and like the judge said, they prayed like they never had before. And the judge comes back again the next day, and he gives them a piece of paper and tells them to do it. They still have no idea what they're going to do, but they're missionaries, so they just start doing what missionaries do. Start trying to preach the gospel. So, a long time ago, Jesus and his apostles were on a boat. And there came a great storm. The apostles were afraid that the boat would capsize. So they woke up Jesus, and he told the storm to be still. While Jesus was on earth, he established his church with a very strong foundation. So that way, when he died, the church would still stand. Would still stand. Okay. Very fun. Okay. I'm a really bad photo. That's just what it goes to show you. Would still stand. Hope you can see that. Okay. So anyway, when Jesus died, the apostles wrote down scriptures and letters, like Corinthians in the Bible. I think that was a letter written by Paul. He wrote them down. But then the apostles all died, and the church left the earth during a time period we call the apostasy, or in layman's terms, the Dark Ages. So I'm going to only use these pieces of paper. So there were good people on earth back during those days. They tried to set up something that looked like the church using the Bible. But for some reason or another, but for, I guess, the reason being, because God wasn't with them at that time. The pieces never fit. The pieces never fit. So, Joseph Smith, till Joseph Smith came, and through the power of God, he was able to restore the church. So they did it. They were able to make the cross with only one tear of the paper. But they weren't done teaching the lesson, so they continued on. And they asked the judge, why did God send his only begotten Son? Well, according to LDS teaching, it's all because of it was all because of love. I hope you found this lesson somewhat interesting, and I hope you learned something about the church today. And anyway, I guess I'll close this video now. Please leave a comment below this video. Tell me what you thought of this lesson, and if you have any questions, go ahead and ask me them. Alright, bye.